You don't know who visionaries are until time has passed by, you know. But there have been some great visionaries here at the medical center, and Daddy has to be one.
One man, Austin Callahan, what a dream he had, and what a vision.
People come here from all over the country, the world.
We've got a researcher here who may cure dry macular degeneration.
I've always felt embraced here. Just feel like there's so much love when you come into this facility.
Best eye care in the world. Everything that we do touches people.
Dr. Austin Callahan came to Birmingham in 1946 with his sights set on something really big.
Probably from day one when he reached Birmingham, he was ready to start an eye hospital. Make no mistake, this was not just a project my dad had. He was obsessed. It was a magnificent obsession.
What's really special about this place is that it was really one man's dream, but it was built on the hard work of a lot of different people. We're really living the dream.
And with that dream came a big price tag.
It took him that many years from 1950 to 63 just to raise the money to buy this little corner on 8th Avenue and 18th Street. They raised $20,000 to buy that little piece of land, and then it took them the 13 years to get the money to build the hospital itself, which was a little over $1 million at the time.
We were down here practically every weekend. I even think I had birthday parties down here because this was just part of our family life. And I was in medical school before I found out what a crazy man my dad was to do all this stuff.
With a 30 by 30 foot agam adorning the facade of the hospital, the facility attracted worldwide attention.
And he wanted something that would become an icon for the city. It's called Complex Vision out front. And it's not only a symbol of this hospital, but it has become a symbol of the city for the art community here.
In the 50 years since those early days, Callahan Eye Hospital has grown into a world-class facility that has undergone several additions. State-of-the-art equipment is used to treat some of the most complicated cases.
It's great to work at a place that is one of the few in the country dedicated eye emergency rooms, treating maybe 3 or 4 nationwide. And we're a level 1 ocular trauma center, so to be in a place that can deal with the most severe and vision-threatening kinds of injuries, that's very gratifying.
The ER is open 24/7. And behind this incredible facility, a team of expert clinicians and staff. Robin Marshall of Headland, Alabama, has had 6 surgeries to save her sight.
I have received care from Callahan for almost 30 years now. Feels like home. I feel like embraced. There's just angels around me.
One of the nice things about Callahan is that you've got all the subspecialists who've trained all over the world. You've got people who trained at Harvard and Hopkins, and they all come together and they all bring a different perspective.
The staff in the OR, it's not just the surgeons, it's the nurses, it's the technicians. From beginning to end, pre-op to post-op, I felt like I was with a family.
Tori DeKaiser draws on that background as a patient in her work leading the Eyesight Foundation of Alabama.
The Eyesight Foundation of Alabama was created almost 16 years ago when UAB bought the Eye Foundation Hospital as an independent, private, nonprofit entity. The funds from that transaction were amalgamated into an endowment that we use to give away approximately $2.5 to $3 million a year in grant support.
Now 50 years strong, Callahan is positioned for continued growth and leadership in groundbreaking research.
The sky is the limit. I mean, the fact is that institutions are only as good as the resources they have, the facilities they have, and the leadership in particular. So it's sort of that human capital. There are 2 big areas where we're really, really preeminent in terms of our research excellence, in terms of just a worldwide impact. And one is glaucoma, and the other is age-related macular degeneration. And we've got some of the world's finest researchers here at UAB in Birmingham.
It's patients like Daphne Powell who will benefit from that collaboration. Callahan has been a part of her life since 1991. Legally blind doctors were able to restore her vision.
The research that goes on here behind the care, the bench to bedside approach that they take is just, again, special. And I don't take it for granted either. Every day I look at everything in the world and take it in. Absolutely.
The doctors here that are actively involved in research are cutting edge. They're up on the literature more so than I think you would be normally. They're challenged by the teaching mission of the hospital. Nothing educates you like your own students.
Repairing people's eyes, I think, is one of the most life-changing medical achievements that can possibly happen to someone. It is staggering to not be able to see.
And while Callahan Eye Hospital was one man's vision, it has taken a cast of thousands to build it into what it is today.
I'm glad it stood the test of time. The employees that have worked here for a long time have taken enormous pride in keeping this place up and showing it off to their family and friends. That's been wonderful.
I just want to tell everyone thank you. Thank you to our employees, our physicians, our board members, the folks who volunteer at this hospital, the donors who made this place what it is today. Thank you for all that you've done to make this place special.